Good morning, buzzers. Today is, let me get this right. Oh, there we are. There's all the buzzers in the audience. What's going on? It's Monday, the 17th of August. This is Good Morning Buzzers from Buzz50.com with Gordon Lightfoot from Ontario, Canada. Also from Ontario, Canada is, and we'll listen to a bit more of that in a bit. Fade it down, trying to be a little bit professional on this Monday morning. Also from Ontario, Canada is Cheri, a buzzer who has sent in her "Where in the world are you from?" And she is, of course, from Ontario, Canada. So we're going to do one of those whenever we can, maybe every day, but it does take a little bit of preparation. But Cheri sent quite a lot in, so it's made it a little bit easier for me. So good morning to you all, and good morning to you all in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Thanks for coming along to Chris MK, Olive, Penny Lane, Dave UK, Fleur Rose, T Hart Castle, and Vanny just come into the room. Good morning to you, Vanny. Haven't seen you in here before, unless my memory is slipping, which it is. We've got loads on this morning. We have, of course, got that "Where in the World" from Cheri in Ontario. We'll have a look at that shortly. We've got a bit about the new groups. We've got Name That Tune. Now, that wasn't guessed yesterday, and so we hear a little bit more of it now. Can you name this tune? If you can name it live, it's 10,000 buzzer points and 10,000 buzzer points to another buzzer of your naming. If you're not a member of Buzz50 and you're watching this and you guess it right, let me know. If you're the first to guess it, you'll still get the points when you join. And here we go. Let's have a listen to it. Okay, let's turn the volume up slightly and have a listen to it again. Any ideas? Olive's got me. That means she's pressed F5, refreshed the screen, and is watching the broadcast. And welcome to the Good Morning Buzzers room to Stray Dog 1. Good morning to you. Any idea what this is? Good morning, buzzers. It's just our friendly get-together, 7:30 a.m. every day of the week. It's 7:30 a.m. UK time, every day of the week, here on Buzz50.com, the international site, friendship site for seniors over 50. If you're not a member, come along and join us. It is absolutely, completely free, and we've got social networking, friendship, chat rooms, forums, photo galleries, all sorts of things going on, along with quizzes and competitions. And we're even doing a game today, Spot the Difference. That is, when we go across to another screen, when you stop seeing me, which is always a good thing, then there'll be a difference between what you're seeing here and what you see afterwards. Just like we used to do in those comics and magazines where you had two photos or two pictures and you had to see what the differences were between them. There's going to be one difference this morning. Maybe the difference will be, no, I won't do that one. Okay, anyway, let's have our first joke. We do a joke-off each day now. People are sending in jokes. Do send in jokes, poems, proverbs, photos, funny videos. Not had a funny video for a while, all that sort of thing. We've got some guesses coming in. We've got a guess coming of, let's have a look. Let's just check this so we can get it right. We've got a guess come in from Penny Lane of Tommy or Pinball Wizard. From the Ho, from the Whoa, but respelt then by the Who. So it could be that, couldn't it? That was from Penny Lane. Let's have a listen to it. We've got T Hart Castle guessing the Eagles Hotel California. We've got Penny Lane saying Elton John did it in the movie. Presumably did the song. And it is, as Penny Lane rightly guessed. Hello, Jeff C. Good morning to you. Tommy, by the Who. Well done to Penny Lane. Just write that down. to a little bit of it while we all settle down, and I'll have a sip of water. Pinball Wizard. The theme song to Tommy. As Penny rightly said. Brilliant. Great, we'll have another one tomorrow. Thanks for that. Let's listen to the first joke. Now, the idea of the jokes, as I was saying, is that we do 2 jokes sent in by buzzers, and we'll name them Joke 1 and Joke 2. And then anybody who is in the Good Morning Buzzers room, or who sends a message in, and I'll check that, or who phones in live on one of these numbers or sends a text in, if you can vote out of 10, then we'll read the next joke out, and then we'll see who the winner is. So here's joke number 1. This is a one-liner, or two-liner, really. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? Any ideas? What do you call a belt with a watch on it? A waste of time. A waste of time. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? A waste of time. Does it get better as I keep saying it again and again? So how many points for that one? And welcome to you, John P, to the Good Morning Buzzers room. If you're not in the Good Morning Buzzers room, you want to come and join us, if it is live, and welcome to the room, Merlin, then come along to the Buzz50 homepage, and you'll see underneath it a link. Click that and you'll dive straight into the room, and you will be here with us along with Chris MK, Olive, Tulia, Penny, Lane, Dave UK, Fleur, Rose, Jeff C, John P, Merlin, Sam the Man. Good morning to you. Welcome to the Good Morning Buzzers room. A member of Buzz50 almost from the beginning. I was the first member. Stray Dog 1 and T Hardcastle. We're getting votes coming in for joke number 1, and we're also getting boos. We've got a 4 come in from Fleur Rose, a 2 from Dave UK, a 6 from Jeff. If you wonder what's going on, this is just a friendly chat, 7:30 a.m. from buzz50.com. We've got a 4 from T Hardcastle. The people that I'm talking to who are typing back are in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. That must be Jeff's joke to mine it a 6, Dave is saying. So Jeff gave it a 6. And Dave is suggesting perhaps it is Jeff's own joke. I can let you into a secret. It is not Jeff's joke. It's been sent in by a buzzer. We got a 7 from Tulia for that. Wow. You are easily pleased, Tulia. Well done. Perhaps it is a fantastic joke. We've got Stray Dog 1 giving it. Is that a 0 or is it an O? Okay, let's have a look at the where in the world are you from? Now, this is where buzzers have sent in some details about where they're from so that we can look and maybe learn something, maybe find out where buzzers are from, and because it is truly an international site. I'm getting all muddled up and lost for words here because I'm just getting the Buzz50 map loaded up so that we can get a better idea of where Ontario is. So what we'll do is we'll switch screens now. So let's have a look, see if any more votes have come in. And then we'll switch screens, and then you can have a look, and then have a look around me, because then we'll just do that simple spot the difference afterwards. Any more votes? We've got Penny Lane with a 6. So I think we've got all the votes that we're going to get for that joke number 1. We'll do joke number 2. Sam the Man saying, a joke. Want to see a picture of my mother-in-law? Oh, I hope she's not watching, Sam. Right, here we go. And we'll listen to a little bit more of Gordon Lightfoot, who is, of course, from Ontario, Canada, whilst we're switching screens and having a look around Ontario. What a tale my thoughts could tell, just like an old time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. So Ontario, of course, is in Canada, and as with a lot of the Canadian towns and cities, it's of course on a lake. You know that ghost is near. So let's switch across to here. We'll let's fade Gordon Lightfoot down. Leave him playing in the background. Ontario. So I went onto the Ontario government site, and the first thing that I see, you choose English or Francais. So bonjour to you all in Canada, because if you are in Canada, about 50% I think of the people there speak French. Let's fade Gordon down a little bit more. Now, if you want to find out where a place is, if you go to the maps on Buzz50 and just type it in, you'll see, there we go, Ontario, Canada. Just click that, takes us across there. A little bit of an advert there for the old discount car and truck rentals, which I'm guessing is on Ontario. And then we'll scroll right out. See loads of buzzers in the area. And there it is. So if we look at the best of Ontario, this I didn't realize. I didn't realize there was this sort of water. Now, is this in the lake? Seems loads of things to do in Ontario. Let me turn that sound down. I can't concentrate. And here we are. This is by just entering Ontario in Google under images, and then all sorts of images. Fantastic scenery. As Cheri says, Cheri sent in, I am from Ontario, Canada. We enjoy doing things like maple syrup, back bacon, and donut known as a beaver tail. We can boast of people such as Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, Jim Carrey, and a Canadian folk singer, Gordon Lightfoot, who we've just been listening to. As Canadian, we tend to say a lot. I live on the shores of one of the Great Lakes in Canada, where the sights are breathtaking. And in autumn, when the trees change colour, it is phenomenal. Hope this helps. So there's a picture there. Let's have a better look at that one. Look at that. It's fantastic on the banks of the lake there. If we have a look then, Ontario Wikipedia, that gives an idea where it is. So bordering the lakes, and there, bordering the sea. And it says here, located in East Central Canada. It's Canada's most populous province. Largest city, Toronto. In Ontario. So fantastic. Thanks for sending that in, Cheri. Let's switch screens again and let's have a look at the second joke. Hello, welcome back to you all. If you can spot the difference, type it in the chat room, or type in and send a PM in. Let's have a look at a poem, or let's listen to a poem sent in by Juniper. Anything that you can send in, do please send it in. Either a poem written by yourself, or if you prefer, one written by someone else, as long as you credit them with it. So this is a floral note. My turn to do the church flowers. I'm not a flower person, as you can plainly see. My efforts here in church today are not as they should be. I struggled with the white ones and the ones that look like stars. For all I know of flowers, they might have come from Mars. I've had a brilliant idea. Some might think it drastic. Next time I'll try the pound shop, where I'll buy some made of plastic. Thanks for that, Juniper. So anyone guessed the spot the difference? Something on the top shelf. Nope, nothing's changed on the top shelf. Fleur's saying, would love to go to Canada. Anyone want to buy me a ticket, please? And we've got in the Good Morning Buzzers room, Chris MK, Olive Tulia, Penny Lane, Dave UK, Fleur Rose, Jeff C, John P, Merlin, Sam the Man, and T Hardcastle. Right, so let's have joke number 2. So get ready with your scorecards. Here is joke number 2. A couple had been out shopping for most of the afternoon. Suddenly, the wife realized that her husband had disappeared. She was angry, so she rang his mobile and asked, "Where are you?" In a calm voice, he replied, "Darling, do you remember the jewellery shop we went to 5 years ago? And you fell in love with that diamond necklace that we couldn't afford. And I said, when I had enough money, I would get it for you. She smiled and her eyes filled with tears. Yes, I remember. Well, I'm in the pub next door to that shop. Ah! So that is, or was, joke number 2. So let's have your votes out of 10. Miller, would you like to vote for that one?
8.
8 out of 10 from Miller, who's here, but next to me, but
not ready to talk.
Invisible today. She can talk, but she can't be seen. Exactly. Fleur Rose, think Mike's going for an Emmy. Yeah, I'm just going to nip for an Emmy. Be back in a minute. Fleur Rose gives it an 8. That's 2 8s so far. I think I can see where this is going. Jeff's giving it an 8. Jeff C. T Hardcastle, a 2. Where'd you get that from? Julia, a 6. Jeff C, very funny. Sam the Man, 7. Dave UK, 6. And then we'll give the results in reverse order and we'll name those jokers. John P's giving it a 7.
You probably Mike a bad actor.
Probably a bad actor for the first one or the second one.
Yes. For both.
Fleur saying, couldn't you afford makeup for Miller, Mike? No, it costs so much to do this makeup. We have no money left over for makeup for Miller. Chris MK's giving it a 6. Merlin's giving it a 6. And we have a saying, a proverb. And the proverb is, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Now, I was going to link that in to the Where in the World, which was Ontario. If you go to Ontario, then behave as the Ontarians do. Speak half French, half English. That's sort of what it means. If you're in another place, then respect the things that other people do, respect their customs and so on. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. And if you go to Rome, I suppose it applies as well. Do as the Romans do there. So all the votes are in for the joke, and the winner is at 7.3 versus 5.4. That's maths on the fly and a sort of a bit of a guess. In second place, with what do you call a belt with a watch on it, is Joyous One. Well done. And in first place with, now this is not to do, I won't answer that one. It's an international stuff. Quick look, let's see. Hello there, it's Mike here. Hello, hello. Hi there, there's a slight delay between what I'm saying here and what I'm saying on the broadcast. Miller's laughing in the background here. Who is it speaking? Go on, tell me, what's the difference? Yeah, do you want, can I put you on speakerphone? Hang on a minute, let's see what we can do. So tell us who it is again.
It's Carrie May.
Hello, Carrie May. So you're having a go at spot the difference, are you?
Yes, please.
And what do you think the difference is?
I think you've changed your shirt.
Yeah, I do that every month. I change my shirt, and today happens to be the day. Here's the old one.
Good girl.
Thanks for calling in, Carrie May. Thanks for being a great buzzer as well, who helps out a lot.
Thank you. Bye.
See you. Bye. Bye. So anytime you want to do that, if you want to phone in for anything at all, call the number up. It's probably a bit late to do it for today, but you can always watch the recording back, write it down and call in. Did I hold it upside down? Either on one of these numbers here or this one here. Or let's have a quick look at the PMs to see if anyone sent a message in.
But she was right.
She was right, absolutely. I've changed my shirt. So have another go tomorrow, see what happens then. And great. No messages come in. Well, there are, but not relevant to this. Thank you all for joining in, both in the Good Morning Buzzers room and on YouTube, on Facebook, and wherever you're watching it. Do come back 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. One thing that I did want to mention, I sent a message out about the groups. We've had the groups for a while. I'll explain them a bit more in the future. But Shorty recently joined us and started up a group, found the groups and started up an Our Old Muses group, which has proved to be really popular. It's great fun. So we're trying to fine tune the groups and get people starting up their own groups. Do join Shorty's group. There's a load of music videos on there. And again, we'll talk a bit more about this tomorrow. We've started Facebook advertising in a very small way in Rochester, which is in New York State. So if you've joined us from Rochester, we're trying to get a little group going in Rochester, joyous ones from Rochester, and then maybe we'll arrange some meets. That's live, people actually meeting up. We'll tell you all more about that tomorrow. Been running for nearly 25 minutes now. This is Buzz50.com. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's just good fun at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. The site itself is forums, discussions, chat rooms, social networking, loads of stuff going on there, and it's completely free. So, yes, Shorty's group is great, says Jeff C. It's a great group, says Sam the Man. Fleur saying, thank goodness he didn't do that live in the morning. I expect that's changing my shirt. You wouldn't like to see that. Miller's laughing, so you know it's true. And goodbye, good morning, buzzers. Thank you for everything, and see you tomorrow, same time, same place, wherever you are in the world.
And the same year.
Same year, yeah, from Miller. Bye from me, and
Bye from me.
bye from Miller. Goodbye for now. Good morning, buzzers.